Hey, what do you know? You found the intern page again at KFAN.com. I have 4 eager tyros, as PA likes to call them. Eager tyros. You may recognize Steven. You may recognize John. You may recognize Lucy from her brilliant singing of On Wisconsin last time. And we also have a new addition to the intern crew today. This is Dana. Dana, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience a little bit?
Well, I'm Dana. I'm from Wisconsin, but I go to school in Missouri. And I graduated from Chaska High School.
And what show are you working on right now?
Common.
How's that going?
It's great.
Very enthusiastic. We like that kind of enthusiasm here with the interns at KFAN.com. Before we start, I think it's only fitting that Lucy sings the national anthem for us.
No, thank you.
Okay, that's probably not going to happen. But I don't know if you guys have it, but I have World Cup fever right now. Okay, and the only prescription is what?
Cowbell.
Vuvuzela.
More vuvuzelas? That's not bad. Right. All right, are you guys, we have the semifinals today, I think, right? Who won yesterday? The Dutch. The Dutch won yesterday. The what?
They call it Dutch Delight. Yeah.
Who's they?
The commentators. The guys from South Africa.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go now. You ruined the video.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I mean, it sounds like the guys are excited. Gals, are you also excited about the second semifinal today in the World Cup?
Not as much as John over here, but sure, a little bit, I guess.
It sounds like, if I'm reading between the lines, you guys think soccer sucks.
I'm going to go on a limb and say yeah.
It's a little boring.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Mr. Soccer, Mr. Football?
You just have to appreciate the tactical decisions that are going on, and then like let's go ahead and say in like the 40th minute when Diego Forlan blasted a left-footed strike from about 29 to 30 meters. You just have to appreciate the raw power and talent that is soccer, or football as the rest of the world calls it.
That's great.
Prostate, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, I've only been watching soccer for the past 3 weeks.
Would you mind singing your answer to this one? You're an opera, right?
I've only been watching soccer for the past 3 weeks or so, and I do enjoy it for the time being. After this Sunday, when the final matches, I probably will not watch it again for 4 years, at least as much as I am now. But I do think it can get exciting, like at the end of the Ghana-Uruguay game with the intentional handball and the missed penalty kick. That was very exciting. And then the Spain's last game, David Villa making the goal in the 89th minute. I thought that was pretty outstanding as well.
You're putting Justin to sleep.
That was my plan. So some things can be really exciting, but...
You sound like it's very exciting. Yeah. You sound very excited about this. Okay, that was the sports portion of that. We'll work on that in the editing room, hopefully. But more importantly, I want to know, I'm guessing, because you're in the high-profile world of radio, it's glitz and glamour. I mean, you probably pinch yourselves every day that you actually get to work with, the high-priced talent and all the, like I said, the glamour of the job. Are your friends as equally impressed that you get to come and work for KFAN and the Fan Radio Network?
Definitely not my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
K-Love.
What's K-Love?
I don't know.
He plays for the Wolves.
No, yeah, I don't know. They thought the radio station was called K-Love.
What, did you tell them the right...
Yeah, I did. But they're not as impressed.
They're not as impressed? Dana, what about your friends?
They all wanted to know if they could meet Dave Ryan.
Guys?
My friends are somewhat impressed.
Somewhat impressed.
Well, I mean, they all know Chad Abbott, so it's kind of like...
Is he like a big deal?
No, not really. I mean, he's kind of like...
Look at the camera, okay?
He's kind of like a big fish in a small pond at our school. We love Chad.
Prostate?
As everybody does.
I'm sure your friends are impressed you get to work with Mike Morris.
My friends are a little impressed, but none of them ever get up early enough to listen, so it's a little downer.
I think I already know the answer to this, guys, but I know from personal experience working at the Fan really helped me with the ladies. It really did. I mean, like Lucy said, the gals love us, particularly the younger gals. I mean, I'm sure that you probably want business cards or things to pass out to the gals when you go out on the town, because they're clearly kind of taken, by the fact that you work here.
Yeah, with the name Prostate and the hours I'm on the air, it's just my love life has gone up exponentially. So.
Whose love life has gone up more lately, yours or Chris Hockey's?
Probably Chris Hockey's. I mean, he did have that piece on WCCO.
Channel 4, we like
Channel
to call
4.
it. Yeah.
About trying to get more action with his wife. So maybe.
Yeah. No, go ahead. You're doing good.
You know, he probably has gained a little more, and he does the commercials, and he's on the air all the time. So I think he might have gained more in the recent weeks than I have. But
do your guy friends think it's pretty cool that you work here? Does anybody think it's cool that you work here besides maybe your parents?
That's about it. My parents. Yeah.
My parents are just thrilled.
So really, you're not getting anything out of this at all, is what it's coming down to.
Not as fame goes, but.
What are you getting out of it?
This. These little roundtable discussions.
love it.
I love 'em.
Love him. It's good for the resume.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we don't get paid.
That's
Which
true.
Sounds like that's a problem.
It's good for the
I won't
resume.
complain.
I'd say.
Little resume builder.
Well, good. Again, I think when you think of our interns' enthusiasm, passion, drive, if anybody else wants to live the dream, jg@kfan.com. We've got openings for the fall right now. As you can see, we've clearly done a lot for these 4 intrepid youngsters. But thanks again for stopping by the intern page at kfan.com. We're going to maybe go back to the drawing board on what we can do for the kids. I thought we were doing a lot more, but clearly it's just not working out. But thank you for watching the video, and look for us next week.